this dude is a submission magician. I am very thankful I am not fighting him here tonight, and it's really a case of pick your poison. He has so many different chokes in his arsenal and has been a master of getting these fights exactly where he wants them.
There are black belts and there are guys like this who can do jiu-jitsu at a level that not many people, regardless of the time spent, can truly get to. His understanding of position is truly unbelievable. He always has the frame. The moment you start to press into him, he's always underhooking, always looking for the next escape route, but not to get back to his feet.
Right.
He wants to go from bottom to top. If he's in the top position, you are constantly in danger. Don't think he can't submit you from the bottom.
Right.
But his position of choice will always be in the top position, sitting in that beautiful half guard.
Yeah, his striking also has improved a lot, but no secret as to what he'll be trying to do in this matchup tonight. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedown. If you dare stand and strike with him.
Are you ready?
Well, DC abstained from the alcohol last night. He is fresh as a daisy on this first day of the year. Happy New Year to all the UFC fans out there. And you didn't hit it too hard last night, New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, I had to show a lot of discipline because I had to be here today with you guys. But I'm glad that the eyes weren't too glassy because I get to stare into those beautiful eyes of my man John Anderson.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the counter.
Man, he's timed his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it. Ooh, what a punch.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. Lands flush with that right hand. And there comes the separation now. Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with the... Oh, wow, you don't see that every day. Beautiful Imanari roll. Right into a heel hook attempt now. Nicely done. Tried to land the punch, so he had perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed, try again, he's able to get him down.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do with this top control?
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, his opponent's squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Single collar tie there.
Right hand punch to the clinch. Beautiful punch.
Able to thwart the single leg takedown attempt there.
Left hand punch to the clinch.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh!
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Quick entry to get in on a single.
That was a great single.
Oh.
Oh my God, he switched the lock to a high crotch, rotated him and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown. Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Close guard. Ground and pound strike is true. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, side control now. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Amir Khan's got the full mount. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Choi's has got full mount now. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Round two straight ahead. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking. Next round is underway here, and if you can't stay calm when a fighter is attempting a submission on you, you're going to get finished. Stay calm.
You're done, John. You're done. If you panic, you're going to present your neck, you're going to give up an arm. You got to really stay patient.
Yeah, that's my fighter name, John. No panic.
Oh, my goodness. Did you just make that up?
It's actually the anaconda.
You should be a rapper. You really should rap if you put that together.
Beautiful knee to the body by him there. Again, we talked off the top about his size advantage, and he put it to good use there. Missed with that attempt.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Amir Khan gets caught with that punch.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Again, they clinch. Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand? Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Amir Khan.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Big punch from the clinch.
And they separate. Oh, collar tie. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad. This might just be a matter of time.
Oh, wow, oh!
Somehow stays in the fight. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Oh, how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Close guard. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Under 2 minutes to go. Amir Khani's got the full mount. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment.
His opponent's got to be more urgent here. That's going to hurt. Got to get out of there.
Oh!
And he's out. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. They continue to exchange. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunt.
Take him down, cut him. Take him down, cut him. Over and over, he's securing these takedowns.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look for him to transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish.
And he's out. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. 10 minutes in the books.
Hey, stop!
Wow, nice job. I thought you were going to knock him out of the octagon. This round, I need you to push even more.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through it.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Third round underway. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Trying to stay in this fight. Both guys landing at a pretty decent clip.
Keep your hands up for me. Come on now. Let's move. Let's make it go.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man. I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks. He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Slams him to the canvas with authority. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Now he's going to try to attack Kimura here. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Big punch lands through the middle.
3 minutes to go in round 3. Nice job with that follow-up shot as well. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now.
Dig and kick.
Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the field.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks. Beautiful strike.
How about that shin? Amir Khani's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Lands a right hand upstairs.
Shot a double leg.
Oh, the crowd really enjoyed that one. What goes up must come down. Man, I mean, what would that do to me? I'd be out like half a year, bro.
You'd be done, John. You would not be calling fights. You would not be working anymore. Your back would be out. But people get mad when somebody wrestles too much, but they always enjoy slams like that.
Back to the feet now. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work. Good stick. Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to a side and then trying to shove an underhook. You cannot bend down. This double leg shot.
Oh, perfect entry to slam him down. Now looking to do something with that left arm.
He's isolating the Kimura attack. Notice he'll pick up his left leg, step over the head. Once he gets him on his side, he'll start to apply pressure to try to get the finish. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. Oh, man, that was slick.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Amir Khani.
He's putting him in exactly the position he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Right hand landed.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship round. All right, the round is over. Gut check time for him now. You see the cut on his cheek has gotten really, really bad. And even though it's not affecting his vision, if it gets any worse, the doctor will be called in. And I can assure you, he's going to have no choice but to stop this fight. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
All right, next round is underway. You know these are 2 of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these 2 guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Oh, that's a nice strike. He's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
And they separate.
You gotta check these low leg kicks. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Just missed with the left there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Amir Khani's lower jaw is extremely swollen now. All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water, going right back at that cut.
Absolutely. The opponent has a lot of scar tissue around the eyes. He was able to cut it open, and now he's just touching it over and over again. Oh, nice.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quick.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab. after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab. Straight punch lands. Yeah, he's mixed it all up. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Just don't. Oh, and he gets the takedown there. Too easy.
Too easy. He has impeccable timing on these takedown attempts.
Amir Khan's has got full mount now. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Amir Khan. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Move your arms. Setting up your triangle.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Fighters back to their feet here. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Well, he is clearly faded in this one, and I'm not talking about the high and tight skin fade on my man Daniel Cormier. He got stunned earlier in the round, and mentally I feel like he checked out a little bit.
He hasn't been able to build back and fight the way that we're used to seeing him fight. He needs to take a breath, take a moment, and get back to work.
Nice counter left there. All right, watch out for the setup here, DC. I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell in the octagon and go, man, don't shoot so that I can get paid. But if I'm betting, I'm trying to take the over. I believe double leg shot.
Oh, massive slam. That'll change the complexion of this one. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Close guard. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Lands the right hand. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, and he's back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with the speed and the power of that jab, is something you can't really prepare.
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
A couple of hammer fists now. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
Now,
oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
and that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
You ready?
Here we go, fifth and final round.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Now he touches him with the left. Nice 1-2 there. Single collar tie now. Looking to land the right just out of range. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Amir Khan goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's... Oh, big knee!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish the fight.
might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by the Korean Super Bowl. All right, single collar tie now. And he landed the right hand there. Wow! All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get to the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. The reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Makes the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown. 3 minutes now to go to decide this one. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Amir Khani's got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure.
And he's out. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Choi. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
And really starting to make these shots count. Under 2 minutes remain in the fight. Choi's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back.
That'll do it! Unbelievable!
Holy smokes!
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent